Hello, good morning, everybody. Good Saturday morning. It's me. I may go live later. I was contemplating going live or doing a video, but since I didn't know what I was going to do until just right now, still really don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to play with this Melt Cosmetics Amore Mariposa palette, and I'm going to see if I can bring in the recently deceased Beetlejuice palette, the green one. That's this palette. That's this palette. And see if we can play in these palettes. Um, and then I also thought the ColourPop Lime in the Limelight palette. I know my lighting is bad. In the Limelight palette. And combining it with the Tinkerbell palette. The Tinkerbell palette. Sorry about my lighting. Let's see if we can change that a little. But we have to work with what I have, and this is what I have because I do not have a lightning or a technical director. So I'm going to start with the a more Mariposa palette. I'm going to go down in the um, bottom row and take the shade. I want to say it says Nube. Let me see. Let's check for sure. Nube, N-U-B-E. It's a mess here in front of me, and it's a deep purple shade. I really like it. It's a very deep purple shade. So we're gonna try that. I'm gonna put it in the outer V, and I'm going to try to bring it up. It's really pigmented. I'm gonna try to bring it all the way to the inner corner. And then try to blend it out a little. Alexa, stop. I guess I don't need any copyright problems before I even get subscribers. Let me put this down and bring up this little here because I need my hands free. And if you see me dropping things, it's because everything, like I said, is a mess. So it's hot here. Right now it's saying 74 degrees, 74. I wish. 84 degrees. Headed up to the mid 90s with a feels like in the afternoon should be in the hundreds. So it is what it is. We deal with it as long as you have proper AC and hydration. So I have some different colors that I would like to play with in my collection. I want a nude look. I did get the Elf. It is not called Elf. I just gave it that name. That Glam Light Kisses palette. I got two of those that I found at Marshall's. I got the pink one and I got the neutral one. And that neutral one is right here in my face somewhere. It's over there. The almond. I don't know if you say almond or almonds, depending on where you come from. Okay, so I have that shade on. Again, that's Nube. I don't know what that means in Spanish, even though I feel like I live in really Texas, Mexico. It's all Texas and Mexico. So, and I don't speak Spanish. A lot of Hispanic people don't speak Spanish, so I shan't feel bad for not speaking Spanish. Okay, I'm going to go into Bio Exorcist from the Melt palette, the recently deceased Melt palette. Both of these are Melt palettes. So I'm going to take that light shade and see if I can blend out that, and I believe that shade Nube is a pigment, and pigments are hard to blend out. So I'm just going to try to soften that up with this. I have so much texture on my right eyelid, and there's nothing I can do about it. I put the Gerard Cosmetics canvas down, and now I'm going to just switch brushes. These translucent brushes, Translucent, that I received in BoxyCharm, I'm just going to see if I can blend those together as much as I can. And now I'm going to put Amore Mariposa aside. I'm going to go into the Tinkerbell palette, and I'm going to go into the light shade Second Star. I think that says Second Star, and that's this shade right here. And see if I can lighten this up a little more, because the Beetlejuice palette is a very colorful palette. It has really no light shades in it, except for the green shades. And I'm always having trouble with my right eye. Brushes, the brushes that I use, as well as the application, I just have problems with my right eye. And I think it's because it's just easier to do the left eye with my right hand. All right, so I'm gonna try a cut crease. I have a mess going on, but I'm gonna try the cut crease. Something to say, when you don't use your stuff, it starts separating as well as getting older. So Makeup Revolution. That's as far up as I want to take it. Might end up taking it higher inadvertently just from looking out this window in front of me. This is the first time I've tried doing this in a long time, but practice makes perfect, meaning I need a lot of practice. And I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that? There we go. I like the left eye more. I like the left eye more. And this is the Makeup Revolution Pro. I'm not sure which one it is, but it's the, you guys know the cut crease canvas by Makeup Revolution. This is in the white, and it's very difficult to find this now. You can't get it in Ulta anymore. You have to get it on their website. And they also have a prime and lock, but I also have it in etch. This is etch. This is flesh colored. And this is the halo. This is the white. So I have both of them. And ouch. And I also have, I really hurt my hand, my wrist when I just moved like that. I have fair. So I have, oh, that hurt. So now I'm going to go back to, I took one shade out of the Tinkerbell palette. I'm going to go into, and I'm going to mix. I'm going to take Booked. I'm going to use all these shades that I can. Let me try to use them all. I'm just going somewhere with this. Just doing something, y'all. Just work with me. Nothing specific. Nothing specific. I need some water because I hate that stickiness you get when your mouth tends to get a little dry. I'm looking for brushes. and I have them. All right. I'm just picking up brushes. This is an AOA Studio. I'm going in with Playdate from the Limelight palette first. I'm going to put that in the inner third of the lid. Hold up your hand if you're old enough. Hold it up. Y'all, in case you want to know where I get my ideas for the music, I have Apple Music, and I just when I'm sitting here sometimes and I don't know what to do with myself because I am so bored right now. I've read, I've watched enough TV to where I'm tired of TV. And so I'll sit up and just let Apple Music play throughout the house. And I usually start with 70s soul music. Then I migrate. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can clean this brush off. This was the shade that I used. I'm sorry. Let me see. Play date. Now I'm moving to booked. I'm gonna move to book, which is the center shade. And I'm gonna put that here in the middle. Those shades are so similar that I don't really think you can tell them apart. So I just sit up and I just listen to 70s soul music, and then I'll do 70s disco, 70s soft rock, and then I'll move into 80s. Since I was born in the 70s, in 70, grew up in the 70s and 80s, and music took a big swing to rap, well, hip hop in the 90s, and that's kind of where they lost me because I love R&B. I don't necessarily like hip hop and rap. But if that's your forte, you take it and run with it. Okay, I actually wish, because I was going to stay with the greens, but I don't want to. I want to go with a purple, with the shimmer purple. And the only shimmer purple, I don't think that's the shimmer purple that I want. And this one does not have a shimmer purple. And with these duochromes, you can't play with the duochromes. I'm cheating a little with this Odin's Eye and Yelica. I'm cheating just a little. Okay. Okay. Miss Lynette got me the, I put it up. Hold for a second.